But yeah. So what was it that got you interested in investing in rooming houses before you engaged with us?
I've been kind of following the rooming house movement for quite a long time while I've been a renovator, and I've never had the capital to go in on commercials or rooming houses, and when I'd done a few renovation flips and started to have some equity behind me, I thought, okay, now this is something that I kind of do. But I've been researching it for years and always thought that'd be a great thing.
So Cashflow strategy that was on the back burner until you were ready.
Correct. Yep.
So what's the reason for it? Like, what problem are you trying to address by investing in rooming houses?
So the rooming house is basically my superannuation fund. So
okay.
Yeah, so that's
a bit out into the future.
Well, it's one I don't have to wait. It's not in my superannuation fund. It's like something that I can retire if I decide to retire at 50 and 40 or well, I've gotten to 40, but if I decide to retire early, it is my super. Like, it is going to be the cash flow that I live.
So it's not actually in a super fund?
No, it's not in a super fund.
You're looking at it as your retirement fund?
Yes, correct. Yes.
And you're putting that
early retirement. Yes. Yeah.
Fair enough, that makes sense. What was the main reasons you chose to work with us? I mean, obviously you've spoken to other developers and builders and things as well. So
yeah, well, because I've been looking at rooming house for quite a few years, I have seen, there are different people around about that do it, but you guys are just the best here in Victoria, so that's why.
Okay, thank you. I mean, let's talk about speed.
Okay.
That's like that surprised us a bit, didn't it? So.
Yes, the speed was incredible. So I was actually planning on holding onto the property maybe and starting the build in 6 to 12 months when the tenant decided to move out. And doing things a lot slower, but when the tenant gave me notice to leave that she'd bought her own property, I was already in the process of starting the approvals. And then I thought, well, there's no point getting another tenant in, let's just move everything forward and see how quick we can move this. But I had no idea it would be this week.
So when did that happen? Roughly when did the tenant tell you they were leaving?
Tenant moved out, I think, in May, June. Because I remember
May, June of this year and we're December now.
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to, when she gave me 3 weeks notice, I was trying to get on to getting quotes for demo and getting the electricity disconnected.
Okay.
So I've got recollection of June being a busy month trying to organise, power disconnection was 3 to 4 weeks. Demo was waiting for the power disconnection. It happened pretty quick after that. And then as soon as we were demoed, we started like within weeks.
Right. Yeah, well, actually, this quick. I mean, if I think that was May, we're December now, so 7 months later, and that was from the tenant telling you they were leaving. Yeah?
Yes.
So everything then June, July. I think the house was demolished in August.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
So
then
it
was the electricity that slowed it down.
August, in September or something.
Yes. End of September, the builders will say, I think it was, or October even, they might say. I signed the agreement with the builder in August, and in my mind, we started mid to end of September, but I don't know if the boys actually got started until early October, like end of September.
Well, if it's October, that's even more ridiculous. That's
it
like
is
2
ridiculous.
Months,
No, September. Yeah.
Must have been September.
Yes.
The demolition was August, and looking at those days.
Yes.
So next September the build started, so they've put more in place in 3 months.
Yes.
Finishing touches happening.
Yes. Yeah. So the slowest part was the electricity and the finance. But as far as
in electricity connected?
Disconnected and connected, both of them were ridiculously slow.
Yep.
Gas is fine in Victoria. The gas gets...
We haven't got gas here now, though.
No. I got it disconnected though.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't put it on.
Yep.
But yeah, gas, the electricity and the lending slowed us down. But that was about it.
The finance. Yeah, I remember you were saying that. It was like there was delays during the build of it and some of that.
Yes.
So maybe they could have built faster.
Yes, maybe.
So is there anything you were unsure or sceptical about going into it?
No, I think I've been researching it for long enough now. I kind of knew what to expect, and then I've got a lot of experience from renovating, which is a completely different strategy and using second-hand kind of items and stuff. But I just... What I didn't know, because it was a new build, I just trusted with you guys what you were doing, and I haven't done rooming before, so and just added my 2 cents. Yes.
Yeah. What was the experience like throughout the project, and what was it like with updates throughout it and stuff like that? So how did that run during the project, even though it was only 3-4 months?
I didn't need too many updates. I think from time to time I asked if they would mind sending me like a couple of photos, but I understand like myself working with clients, you know, you don't want to, you know, give them too much of an unfinished project, because then people start asking questions when if they just waited a little bit longer it'd be finished. So, but it was good. It was just enough to keep me like, oh my gosh, look, I just saw that this got done today, and they sent me a couple of photos of the slab being poured, or they sent me the photos of the sheets of gyprock going on the walls, and, you know, just keeping me updated.
So it was enough, but by the time you got those, it was further ahead anyway.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It was so far ahead the next day, yeah.
Okay, was there any challenges during the project, like whether it was to do with the design, or with council, building, planning issues, any challenges that came up at all during the project?
No, I've mentioned electrical.
The power company taking too long.
The power company taking too long, that was the absolute worst of it, yeah. I mean, I mentioned to you that we've changed the doors that were going to be a pocket door, and now it's swinging, but like I'm really digging to try and find something that, you know, was a problem. That's not a problem, like that's the worst that I can think of, then it's not that bad.
Yeah, you're right. So some of the stuff to do with the design,
just a little bit of the design stuff,
just where light switches could go because of where the things were and all that sort of stuff. So a few things that were changed along the way to compensate for it, and looking at them now, okay,
if I did it again, we would maybe do this.
Yep. Okay, well, that's
tiny stuff.
Overall pretty good.
Yes.
What were you most impressed with in terms of the overall finishes and things like that? Yeah, feel free to be critical as well.
So positive wise, really dealing with the builders, like Oman, Alamo, just like keeping me in touch. I mean, to be honest, to keep in touch with me, because the next stage payment was due, because they got into the next stage. Even that was like, I felt like they were on the phone to me every week for the next stage.
a week per stage, eh?
Yeah, it was nuts.
More money, come on.
So that was great, and just, you know, being hands off and just letting them kind of do what they do. That was really good.
So now that we're at completion, what's good about the finished product?
I mean, I love that there's high ceilings. Like, you know, I love that, you know, the heat finish on the outside is so quick and easy to construct.
Yes.
Even the guys, they build the frames of sticks. Like when I realised that the truck that rocked up with the framework wasn't pre-made frames, it was sticks. The boys built the frame on site in a day or two. I was really impressed. I was like, wow.
The frame,
no, I think they did the roof and the wall trusses and everything. Yeah, all the framing. So, which is a little bit of an old school way of doing it, I think, like, because the builders have got like very experienced people that know the way to do stuff. So, and you know, researching what the slab was made out of, honeycomb slabs. You know, learning about that, I'd never heard of it before, and the fact that there's piers, because I know that the you know, the ground around this whole area, it gets a lot of movement, because I'm looking at properties for sale, you know, that are older all the time, and finding a lot of underpinning and a lot of movement in stumps, and so it was interesting learning about that. That's all sorted out in the engineering. Well, back then it was too, but now the engineering hasn't stacked up, so that's why I looked into it. I was like, well, how good is this new engineering? But I suppose we won't know for another 10 years, will we?
Well, sorted anyway. Is total weekly rent you're expecting?
I don't know what the total of the 9 rooms are. I've got it in a spreadsheet. So
and you've looked at other rents around the area as well.
Yeah. There's a couple of similar properties that have become available at around the same time. So I'm actually going in just a little bit less than I would have hoped at, like $5-10 a week less than what I'd hoped at, just to get it rented. So $310 for an unfurnished and $320 for a furnished.
And around that mark, you're close enough to $3,000.
Okay.
Just under.
140 to 50 is what I'm thinking in my head. And pricing in rent rises, because I think the rents have been very kind of stagnant here for a long time. So I think, you know, the next year or two we'll have some nice rent rises.
I did some historical stuff on rents a little while ago, because I actually saw it in somebody else's fees that were doing, and went and had a look through it, and it's about what it has been. It's been about 10% annual rent growth. Like, over a long period. Recently it's turned a bit and it's leveled a bit.
But it's roughly 10%, And so I reckon
sort of try and factor that in now.
Yeah. Well, I've done that. I've put it in my spreadsheet. In 5 years and 10 years, what the
Yep.
cash flow is going to look like. I mean, I don't know what the electricity bill is going to be looking like by then, but
That's going up more than 3% annually, isn't it?
we'll have solar by then.
Yeah. So what would you say to anyone considering doing a rooming house or considering working with us through a rooming house?
Yep. Well, if you've got the equity to do it, I don't think really there's a better strategy out there. If you're working with somebody who knows what they're doing and you can plan, like building a new home is so risky because of the price of materials and the risk of working with somebody who keeps adding to those costs and stuff like that. But I wanted to be somebody who was reliable in they know what they're doing. They're going to come out the end and I'm not going to be asking for more money along the way. Cash flow wise, I don't see a better strategy out there unless you're wanting to do this and live in it at the same time or something like that. You can do it on a PPR.
That'd be interesting. So what do you think? You'll get this one refinanced, roll into another one, or
I think
came back a bit, different projects? Or?
Yeah, I've got another project I need to finish just halfway through back up in Queensland that I just put on hold because the tenant moved out of here. It was a subdivision, so I'll go back and do the subdivision. Oh, sorry.
Come this way.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you're going back Queensland subdivision.
Yeah, so I'll go back, finish the subdivision, and then reassess and with the finances reworked out, work out back into another one. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. No worries. Yeah. So end value on this, you were saying before, you were talking with the broker and they had an estimate.
Yes, estimated value by the financiers at 1.5. So we'll see how that goes.
And you're all in for how much?
1.2.
Okay.
1.250.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're able to get that 1.5 and say an 80% loan, it's pretty much all paid back.
Yes.
So
yeah. Exactly.
That works well.
It does work well. Yes, return on input is pretty high.
Yeah, and then that cash flow as well with those.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and stay super.